Hey there! Do you know what a habit is and why it's so important? You may have heard that it takes 21 days to form a new habit. But is that really true? Let's answer this. Habits are the small, consistent actions that we take every day, often without even thinking about them. They build blocks in our lives, shaping our behavior, our relationships, and our overall success. The problem is that many of us have bad habits that are holding us back. Whether it's procrastination, unhealthy eating, or lack of exercise, these habits can make it difficult to achieve our goals and live our best lives. So, if you want to break all of your bad habits, please check out another video on our channel. It's difficult to cover everything in just one video. We've created other videos to address different aspects of breaking bad habits, so be sure to watch those as well. You can also find the video link in the description below. One of the most popular ideas about habit formation is that it takes 21 days to form a new habit. However, according to James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, this is actually a myth. Habit formation is a gradual process, and it can take anywhere from a few weeks to several months to create a new habit. James Clear explains that habit formation involves three key stages: cue, routine, and reward. The cue triggers the habit, the routine is the behavior itself, and the reward reinforces the habit and makes it more likely to be repeated in the future. For example, if you want to make a habit of reading a book, the cue could be seeing a book on the shelf, setting aside a specific time of day for reading, feeling bored, and looking for something to do. The routine is the behavior or action that makes up the habit, which in this case is reading a book. The reward for reading books could be the enjoyment of getting lost in a good story, learning something new, or feeling a sense of accomplishment from finishing a book. Instead of focusing on the 21-day rule, James Clear suggests starting with a small, manageable habit and gradually increasing the difficulty over time. This approach helps you build momentum and create lasting change. In this video, I am going to share 4 lessons that will help you build good habits in less time. So let's get started. Lesson number 1. Make it obvious. John is a busy professional who wants to start drinking more water every day to improve his health. Despite setting reminders on his phone, he still finds it difficult to remember to drink water regularly. One day, John hears about the concept of making habits obvious. Intrigued, he decides to give it a try and places a water bottle on his desk, right in his line of sight. Every time he sees the water bottle, he remembers to take a sip of water. At first, it's challenging to remember to drink water consistently, but the visible cue of the water bottle makes it easier. Soon, drinking water becomes a natural part of John's routine. He even starts to notice that he feels better throughout the day and has more energy. Encouraged by his success, John decides to apply the same principle to other habits he wants to adopt. He lays out his workout clothes the night before to remind him to exercise in the morning. The lesson here is that making your habits obvious is a simple but powerful way to start building better habits. By creating visible cues and using environmental reminders, you can make it easier to adopt new behaviors and stick to them over time. So if you're struggling to make a new habit stick, try making it obvious and see how it works for you. Lesson number 2. Make it attractive. There was a woman named Sarah who wanted to start running every morning. However, she found it difficult to motivate herself to get out of bed and hit the pavement. One day, Sarah discovered that her favorite singer had released a new album, and she decided to only listen to it during her morning runs. Suddenly, her runs became more enjoyable, and she looked forward to them every day. In the same way, you can make your habits more attractive by finding ways to make them enjoyable. For instance, if you want to read more, choose books that interest you or engage you. Or, if you want to eat healthier, try finding a friend who shares your goal and join a cooking club together. This way, you will have someone to share your experience with, making it more enjoyable and rewarding. Using social cues can also help make your habits more attractive. For example, if you want to start exercising more, find a workout buddy who can encourage you and keep you accountable. By incorporating social cues into your habits, you can make them more enjoyable and more likely to stick in the long run. Remember, the key to making habits attractive is to find ways to make them enjoyable and rewarding for yourself. So, if you're struggling to maintain a habit, try to find ways to make it more attractive and see how it positively impacts your daily routine. Lesson number 3. Make it easy. Alex is a busy executive who wanted to start exercising regularly. He knew it was important for his health, but he just couldn't seem to find the time. He tried joining a gym but found it too overwhelming to commit to a full workout routine. He tried running, but it was too difficult to get motivated to go outside and run in the cold weather. He even tried doing push-ups and sit-ups at home but found it hard to stick to a consistent routine. Then, Alex stumbled upon the 2-minute rule. He decided to start with a simple habit of doing just 2 minutes of exercise every day. He started with just 2 minutes of push-ups and sit-ups in the morning before work. It was so easy that he didn't even need to change into workout clothes. He just did it in his regular clothes. Over time, he gradually increased the difficulty and duration of his workout. He added more exercises and increased the time to 10 minutes, then 20 minutes, and eventually 30 minutes. Now, exercising had become a regular part of his daily routine, and he had built a strong habit that he enjoyed and benefited from. The 2-minute rule helped Alex make his habit of exercising easy and manageable, which allowed him to stick with it and build momentum over time. So, if you're struggling to build a new habit, try starting with something that takes just 2 minutes to complete and gradually increase the difficulty over time. It may seem small, but it can make a big difference in the long run. Lesson number 4. Make it satisfying. Daniel is a college student who struggled with procrastination and lack of motivation when it came to studying. He knew that he needed to develop a better study habit if he wanted to achieve his academic goals, but he found it hard to get started. One day, he decided to take a different approach and make his habit more satisfying. He set a goal to study for just 30 minutes every day, which seemed more manageable. He also decided to treat himself to a small reward after each successful week of studying. He enjoyed grabbing a coffee with friends. This reward made him feel good about his progress and motivated him to continue his habit. Moreover, he started a study journal, where he recorded his daily goals and accomplishments. He wrote down what he studied, how long he studied, and what improvements he noticed. This habit tracker helped him track his progress and feel more accomplished. Finally, he shared his habit with his roommate, Michael, who also struggled with studying. They agreed to keep each other accountable and motivate each other along the way. They checked in with each other every evening to see how their studying went, and this helped them stay on track. In a few weeks, Daniel noticed a significant improvement in his grades and his overall motivation. He felt more confident, focused, and successful. His little habit of studying for just 30 minutes every day had become an essential part of his daily routine, and he looked forward to it every day. Remember, making your habits satisfying can help you stay motivated and committed to your goals. Find ways to reward yourself for your progress. Track your habit using a journal or tracker, and share your habit with a friend who can keep you accountable. With these small steps, you can develop strong habits and achieve your goals. Finally, let's summarize the video. In the first lesson, we discussed the importance of making habits obvious, using the example of a visible water bottle to make drinking water a regular habit. In the second lesson, we explore the concept of making habits attractive, using the example of Sarah, who finds it difficult to run in the morning but makes it enjoyable by listening to her favorite singer's song while running. The third lesson is about making habits easy, by starting with a simple habit or using the 2-minute rule to ease into a new habit. Lastly, in fourth lesson, we discuss the importance of making habits satisfying, by rewarding yourself after successfully reading for 30 minutes or completing your expected habit. So use this lesson or technique to form a new good habit and make good progress in life. These are some of the lessons from the book Atomic Habits. If you want to learn more content like this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon. Thank you.